Hello and welcome back to the Nihil channel and back to Shining and the Darkness. We are in the Cave of Truth still. I've not egressed yet, so let's keep going straight. That's been our tactic for this. So that, and then that, and then it's that, and then one more.
Yes.
Alright, that's straight. Sweet. Okay. Oh, we got more of this. Well, if we're just gonna lose it, let's use our last one. Why not?
Yes.
That doesn't do a lot for us. It does say we're headed south, though, so that does help me keep my bearings. So last time I left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger as to why do I have, like, this innate sense of direction. It's something that I had to develop over time, because I've got this super weird disorder that I don't mind talking about some, called sensory integration dysfunction. So, what does that mean? Basically, there's like all these different things that go with it that I don't fully understand. It's not something that's been studied a ton. But my parents, when I was really little, realized something was up. Oh, hello. We had a false idol. What does that look like? I'll get back to my story in just a sec.
I would say use Milo's spell, but we don't have any info. It looks promising, though. That looks like a key item.
Yeah, it does. Oh. We got Purple Bird. Okay. Yeah, let's just kill those.
Go Pyro.
But anyway, my parents knew because there were like certain fabrics that I just hated as a kid. Like, especially like socks. I was super picky about what socks I had on. I don't know if like you've had to deal with that being a parent, like that your kid just has any like just quirks that you're like, man, where does this come from?
Well, I don't want to make light of it. My first reaction was kids hating socks. That just sounds like kids, but I'm sure it was something more than that. Of course, you know, it's funny. I was talking with, I'm trying to think, it was a friend of mine probably a couple of weeks ago. I remember being in high school and taking a class where the teacher was explaining nature versus nurture, right? I think we've all heard the discussion, nature versus nurture. Nature is kind of just who you are as a person. Nothing can change it. There's just this innate person to you. And nurture is the environment you're raised in.
All right,
and our teacher asked,
bounce us back.
That's a good idea. And our teacher was asking the class, do you think it's nature or do you think it's nurture? And everybody in the class said, we all think it's nurture. We think that we are who we are because of the families that we have. And the teacher said, you know, you say that, just wait till you have kids. And now that I've got kids of my own, I totally get that, you know, and whether it's a sensory thing or whether it's anything else, every kid is just so very, very different. And I will say, like, my daughter is, for her, it's sound instead of touch, where if there's a lot of people in the room, she like has to get up and leave the room and go be outside in the quiet because she just can't handle lots and lots of people talking.
I am not that different. Hero, I think it's time we parted our ways. Oh no!
Oh.
In return for your help, I'd like to give you a piece of information. I've heard that the Orb of Truth is in the Cave of Courage. Thanks.
Real helpful.
It's said that the orb reveals the true nature of things. To tell you the truth, I was after the orb and not the princess. But with these wounds, I'd be a fool to go after the orb. Well, I'd better go now. Thank you for your help, and I hope we meet again. Aw, what a like heel turn.
Now, am I remembering correctly? Was he not in our party when we used the Orb of Truth?
I believe he was.
I realize you're right. You have to program the character to know that, but it feels a little silly.
Yes, it does. How much money do we have? I'll get back to my story in just a second. We have a lot.
Okay, I swear that somebody had a really cool item that was like a magician's hat. Didn't like the alchemist have it or something like that?
I don't remember that, but we can go check.
I don't remember who it was. I swear I remember seeing like a really expensive hat.
Let's check deals here. Miracle
Oh,
Herb.
nope.
Well, that's really expensive. As is that. Do you have any? Do you want to look up for me what that does?
Yes, I'm working on it right now. So we have The miracle herb is a revive, so like that would legitimately let us revive characters.
That's a lot of money for that, though.
Magic mirror casts reflect, like Final Fantasy style reflect.
Which reflects spells?
Yes. And then the other one was mithril orb, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we don't know what that is yet. There will presumably be a blacksmith somewhere.
Presumably. Maybe I can get better weapons? I don't know.
I know that he has a spear, and I'm pretty sure the spear was close to the 8,000.
It was. Who uses... Oops. No, I don't want that. Who uses the spear, do you know?
I do not, but I can find out for you. It is...
And he only offered it to us every so often. So I don't know how to trigger that.
It's called a long spear, and we can't afford it. It's 9,000. Interestingly, though, it's equipable by everybody, including Pyra.
Oh, okay. I did remember he's doing that face again. We did pick up a short sword in the dungeon, so we could sell that. Did we pick up anything else that we need to sell? I don't think so. Just sell that creepy idol.
No,
I think we're good.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay. So, can he do anything else for us? I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if it's worth buying too much else. Pyra's got the wood staff, like...
So the long sword will add... Let's see... It'll add 12 damage to whomever uses it. So it's not nothing, but to your point, like, I think armor might be better. I feel like we were running out of MP in the dungeon. If we can make that... If we can slow down the burn... Ooh! That's a pyro weapon.
Okay.
We should definitely get that, don't you think?
Sure.
How did you get that? Like, how'd you make it show
every
up?
so often when we're leaving the store, he's like, wait. Like, do you want to see this one other thing I have in?
So I'll bet that the mage thing that I saw was probably at the armor shop, because we didn't see it last time, but it was like a red cloak. It looked really cool, but it was super expensive at the time.
Okay. All I did was go into it and back out a bunch.
Oh, okay.
So I say no. Want to see something else? Yeah, okay, no. So if I just keep doing that, eventually he'll be like, wait, do you want to see this other thing?
It's a new kind of grinding.
Let me just, like... I don't know if it is related to, like, what I'm looking at. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't either. It seems like it only works for the armor.
I don't know. It's not every time. So I say no. Want to see something else? Here's page 2. Want to see something else? No. I don't know. I don't know what does it. I don't know. I'll grind it for a minute, and finish my story. But, yeah, so with that problem, there's times that, like, I almost get motion sick when I'm, like, sitting still. If I don't know, like, what is around me. Like, it's almost like getting seasick. It's very strange. My brain just kind of freaks out. So the way that I found when I got older to help with that was just to know what's around me and what direction things are. And
Real quick, he's asking if you want to see something else a third time, and we're saying no to that. We should be saying yes to that. So try saying yes, and then say yes again.
Loops. Yeah, it just loops.
Okay. Well, what happens if he goes to the deals?
I think he has the same deals.
Okay. What are they in hoods? Are there any deals in hoods?
I thought it was just deals overall, but I can double check that.
It looked like it was. Maybe I misunderstood there. I think it was.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, by type.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so this is the thing that I saw before. We can't afford it anymore because we bought the whip for her, which I think is still the right call, because I think a better weapon for Pyra is great. But
Yeah, I agree. Also, I should sell her old one.
something to save up for next time.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, that sounds terrible. I can't imagine, like, just getting motion sick while sitting there. And so that's just... How does that tie into having a really good sense of direction, though?
Well, the reason that it was happening is because I just don't... It was like... I couldn't picture at all what was, like, outside of the house I'm in, or it might as well just be like I'm on the ocean. Because I had no bearing for a long time of like what was out the window even. It was really hard to picture that. My brain just wouldn't do it. So I'm gonna buy us some healing seeds too. Just to help us get through there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Be a whole lot more efficient than using the MP.
So yeah, that's the best that I've been able to really figure out about it. And like I said, there hasn't been a whole lot of studies on it because I don't know why.
Yeah.
So it's most of my things have just kind of been figuring this out by myself. I get motion sick really easy too. Like car trips used to be really.
One more thing we can buy before you go.
Okay.
So now that we know that the deals are by type, I'm pretty sure we saw a shield deal, and it's the only shield I think that Pyra can use until the end of the game. Like, there are end game shields that she can use.
Okay.
But there's one I think that's in his deals, and if I'm looking at this right, it's something we can afford. Yeah, the wood shield. Oh, just barely. So if we sell something for 40 gold, Pyra can equip the wood shield.
Let's see. We could probably make 40 gold happen real quick.
Yeah. It's not the most efficient, but like maybe sell a smelling salt or something.
How much do we get for that? 22?
Okay.
Let me see. We can make this work. I have 2 angel feathers, and I really don't need to. 18 plus 22. Does that do it?
That gives us 40.
Alright.
Is that what we needed? We needed 40? Yeah, that, of course we did.
Yep. It's okay. I'm an item management wizard. You can say it.
That's right.
I did have a viewer send in a meme that I'll put on the screen. If I remember, I might not. I'm never gonna remember to put that on. So bother me about it, and I'll put it on Twitter or something. But it was really funny. It's Resident Evil 4, I think, or 5. And the main character, like, opens his little briefcase that has, like, all his item management stuff in it. And, all the enemies around him start being like, what are you doing? Like, your pistol even fits better over there. Like, why are you...
As somebody who has played Resident Evil 4, I feel that to the core of my being. Like, if you finish a fight, pick up ammo, and don't immediately spend 2 minutes rearranging it inside of your case, what are you even doing?
So Papple, our viewer Papple sent me that.
Okay, that's awesome. Hi, Papple. Greetings from across the pond. I believe Papple's based out of Asia, which is just, it's the coolest thing to have people watching from across the globe. Like
I think she's in India, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, we have to reopen this. That's interesting.
Okay.
Alright, so...
we have to fight the boss again, though.
Oh, we do. That's pretty mean.
He's not too bad.
He's not too bad, because Gila friggin' one-shot him last time.
Oh, that's true. Now he's gone.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. Okay. We did one round him at least. Alright, now we gotta heal up Pyra pretty majorly. There we go. Is that close to full for her? Yeah, that is full for her, okay. Yeah, I was talking to another guy recently too that was in Pakistan. And I'm sorry I can't remember your name off the top of my head, but yeah, it's really cool to me when people from so many places watch what I'm doing. I am going to check the map real quick to get us back to a kind of where we were in the last episode, because I don't want to spend another whole episode getting back there, so we will be back in just a minute. Alright, we're back. I ran us back to about where we were, and I now have a phobia of seahorses. And puddles. Okay. I know a little bit where we're going, but not totally.
We did also make a couple of discoveries we should share at least.
Sorry.
Well, no, let's just, well, it won't work here. I was going to say, we learned that Pyra's weapon doesn't just do more damage.
Yes. We'll show that off here in a minute. Let's see what this thing does. Oh my gosh.
So we do want to sleep it. Sleep was a good decision.
I regret everything. Yeah, just swing and... Well, if he doesn't... Okay. Do that. Yep, sleep. Sleep is good. Go away.
This is like the first weakness we've discovered for any enemy in the game, but it couldn't have come for a better enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing hits so hard. Oh no. He just wants Milo real bad. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's just use a heal level 1 here. Yeah, so while we were doing the run back, should I use 2 of those? No, we'll be okay. While we were doing the run back, we got a new spell. We've got Peace, which Captain tells me is a repel. Ah!
Okay, so in the on the spirit of weaknesses, you know what we haven't tried on this guy? We haven't tried muddling him.
Okay, we'll try that.
Worth a shot, right? Either that or he'll kill Milo.
Yep, on the run back, we ran into several of these. Nope.
No, of course not.
And they
Too
do
easy.
a ton of damage, get 2 attacks. They're just awful. Okay, he just got 1 attack that time. I'm gonna have Pyra just heal herself. To make sure she doesn't die.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, these things are just terrifying. There we go. Instead of running through a bunch of anti-mage goop this time, I just have encountered a bunch of them, and that's just taken all my MP. So I think you said we don't want to go this way. We want to go straight.
Correct. We can go down this way, but there's nothing down here.
Okay.
I will say we've gotten much further with a lot more MP, so I'm very glad for that.
Yes. But we don't have our Gila monster friend anymore. I assume that's what he's supposed to be. Which, by the way, we didn't talk about the lore of that, like, anything we see, it's like, this is Shining Force lore. Do I want to go right, or do I want to go straight, you think?
You can go this way. I don't know what's going to happen. It's worth trying.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
What if I just, like... No. Okay.
So there's a bunch of these falling ceilings, and I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. The map had said, watch for falling ceilings.
Okay. That's pretty weird. So yeah, we'll look at Pyra's thing here. So it hits both of them. Oh. Of course I call attention to it, and then it doesn't.
Right. So now, if he's a lizard character, I was trying to think, the only lizard character that I can remember from the series are the enemies. Right? There's a lizard enemy in Shining Force 1 and in Shining Force 2. And I guess that means that he's of that species? Of this species, the same as these war lizards.
Yeah, I was just about to say, that's convenient. They look scary.
Yes, they do.
I kind of want them dead, so that we don't get hit by them. Oh, okay, he uses quick, that's great. How much do you do? A lot.
Unless we think that Kiwi's the same species, but there's a turtle at the tavern, so I think Kiwi's something different.
I agree. I agree that I think that means Kiwi. Kiwi's definitely a turtle guy. Oof. But yeah, it's just interesting how many races there are in this. That also means, though, that, like, some of these are just, like, monsters that, like, don't seem to be totally, like... I forget what the word is. It's not sentient, but, like, able to learn language and communicate, things like that.
Yeah, it is interesting.
But that expands Lizard Man now into the category that can do that.
Well, the lizard men in the other games could wield weapons. We really think that a lizard capable of wearing weapons and armor couldn't communicate something?
I have no idea.
Because
Fair.
there are definitely those monsters that are just like, yeah, slobbering beasts. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, but like, yeah, I don't know. To me, it seems like there's a next level if you're wielding weapons and armor.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But the giant bats probably don't talk.
No. So now she hits all of them, which is insane. Oh, and she crits all of them independently. That's awesome. Alright, he cast a quick, but that's not going to help him against Milo, because we did that. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much as I wanted it to.
The quick didn't help, but it didn't really need the help.
No. Milo's spells leave, attack spells leave something to be desired.
Yes, they do. I mean, all of the spells leave a little bit to be desired, but Milo's especially.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure why I would be using the attack spells too much, especially not with this whip now. Alright, if this is a ghost, I'm gonna scream.
It's not.
Okay.
So that's probably armor for Milo, right?
Probably. Is that better than what we have? Let's pass... Oh, darn. Item, give... Hero, let's give the wood staff to somebody else. Okay. Then item, equip... We equipped her shield, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. I forgot to pass the chainmail. I bet he can wear it too. I bet Milo can wear it too, actually.
It feels very Milo-esque.
No. Oh, yeah, he can. Okay, yeah, it's better, so we'll do that.
Okay.
Alright, sweet. That was a worthwhile diversion. I am turned around now, though. So we'll do view here. Okay, so we're facing south. So I think I need to go back.
Yeah, you want to go to your left, this way. That's right. This is the big area where all the ceiling kept falling in.
Oh, there's something else. Okay, what's this? Ah! Okay. Get out of here. Thank you. Yeah, he seems definitely, like, weak to that. I feel like that can't be a coincidence that that just has worked every time, given the percentage that it's been otherwise. I think we're good to just push on. Yeah, there we go. I made the right call. I was like, he can't have much more health. No seahorse, no sea... Okay. I'm tempted to approach every puddle backwards now.
You know, it's funny, the comments, they said that doesn't actually work all the time, but we have to test it, I guess.
It definitely works with the crabs.
It was pretty cool.
Okay, so... Behind me, we haven't mapped yet, so actually that might be the way to go. Yeah, there's certain stuff it definitely seems to work with. But I think at the beginning we thought that it also, like, just made it so that we weren't getting... What?
Oh, no.
Okay,
that wasn't terrible.
No.
That was an awful lot of dancing for not a lot of damage, but I'll take it. Not everybody can be Eddie Gordo.
I don't get the reference, unfortunately.
Eddie Gordo is a character from Tekken, and
okay.
he's a capoeira dancer. So
I remember
capoeira,
that.
yeah. So it's like trying to fight against a greased pig. At least that was always my experience as a kid playing it, where it's just he was so hard to hit because he was always moving.
I see.
And it was just a dance. It was a dance where it's like he would be dancing, and then suddenly he'd swing his foot into the side of your head and knock you down.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of Tekken. But my experience with fighting games is always about the same, which is that I'm like, oh, this is fun. I get good enough to beat most of my friends, and then I'm like, alright, let's play online. And then I remember that there's people that only play fighting games, and I'm like, oh, I'm terrible.
Yeah, I haven't played a fighting game since the online era. All the games I played were all on machines that could only be played locally. I can only imagine.
I think I played Street Fighter 4 for a minute. I played Tekken Tag Tournament for a little bit on the Wii U. That was fun. I think I got that for like $5 or something at some used game store. So
I think it's amazing that they even had Tekken Tag Tournament. That game came out in like 1999.
It was a newer one then.
Okay.
It wasn't that old.
I wonder if it was the Street Fighter X Tekken or something.
It wasn't that, because I would remember that. Am I there?
Let's try using...
Things. Hey!
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we did the right thing, but I would say no, you're not there yet.
Okay.
But new enemies, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Jacko Butch.
Also seems like a curse word.
Look at these flock of Jacko Butches, yeah.
Maybe these are the things that need to go on your T-shirt. Are all of the different? What did he say? I can't even remember what he said anymore.
I don't know.
I have to go back to the recording.
It was something so nonsensical, but yeah. Ugh. Man, like, you guys that watch this would get that, and no one else. Like, that's not even one that somebody would approach you in the wild and be like, oh, you, like...
Sometimes those shirts are the best, though, right? Like, you know, nobody ever gets it, but then the one person gets it and they laugh, and it's like, well, you know, at least they got it.
Yep. I've been that one guy for a couple of things, for, like, different metal bands and things.
Yeah. I have a shirt that is for a fake emo pop punk band.
Oh, yeah?
And it comes from YouTube. There's a guy on YouTube. His name is Pat Finnerty, and people who like music channels on YouTube might have heard of him. He's only been around for a little while now. He's got like 10 videos, but the videos are called "What Makes This Song Stink." Mm-hmm. And so he takes a song that everybody knows is kind of bad, and he explains why they're bad. And he's legitimately, like, I think he studied music in school because, like, he understands music theory and can actually explain it. But, you know, he just talks about bad songs. And so one of the songs, he was like, I hate that this exists. I hate that people are doing pop punk again because, like, we already did the 2000s. We don't need these again. And so he's like, forget it. I'm just going to make my own. You know, if he can make millions of dollars on a record, why the hell can't I? And so he made an emo punk album and sold T-shirts. And so, like, I wear it around, and, like, there's no way anybody's going to...
Woe is me?
Is this Paya?
What? Woe is... Who's there? Praise the ancients. I just knew somebody would come to help me. I am Jessa, and I have but one request. Get me out of here. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, it's just that I've been locked up here so long. There's an empty niche up ahead of here. Just fill it in with the false idol. Once that's done, I'll be free. Find the idol. It's somewhere in this cave. Okay, we have that.
We gotta heal first. Call me crazy, but using a false idol on a princess, I'm skeptical.
Those all showed up way faster than normal. What? I'm not fast forwarding right now. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, before we put it in, I'll make sure to do that.
If I'm right, this just goes, like, this game is, like, so ahead of its time because...
Did they not even get turns?
Maybe this is a glitched battle.
I don't know, that seems really weird. Did we, like, get the jump on them and I didn't notice? And then he heals nobody? That guy has full health. What? Very strange.
What I was going to say a moment ago, if that is indeed a fake princess, I know you're not a Zelda fan, so I will keep this brief, but there's a fake princess in Zelda: A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo, which came out after this. So...
I've actually played A Link to the Past.
Okay, so you're familiar with Blind the Thief, who dresses up like a princess?
Yes, I think so. It's been a long time.
Oh yeah, if this ends up being a boss, I'm gonna be really impressed with this game.
Okay, I'm gonna use some of her heals.
Maybe we use the healing seeds.
I think we're good. Because I'm assuming this is the end of this map. So I think
yeah, it's pretty close.
We'll be okay. Alright. I think we're ready. But I'm gonna make a save state, because I'm afraid. And I don't want to run all that back. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. It feels like you could come up with a better item name than a false idol to trick somebody.
Oh. I thought we'd get into a fight there. Where did she go? Ah, it's good to be free.
I want that sprite for battles in Shining Force 1. I want that to be a bad guy fighting the Force.
I would love that. What's
I might
the
have
matter?
to steal this.
You mean to tell me you ain't caught on yet? Here, take a good look. Oh my gosh!
And he's gonna eat us. Great.
Doppler, okay.
Is it just me, or does he have Mo from the Three Stooges haircut?
He totally does. Oh, he's asleep, sweet. I was like, do we still take her home, or... Will the king be disappointed? Do I still want to marry her? Unsure.
Was it established that Hero wants to marry the princess? Did I forget that?
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh. I mean, the games don't exactly have a strong track record of making it obvious that somebody is in love with somebody else.
No, they really don't. I'm gonna keep going for that.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get
There
it.
we go.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be amazing.
Defense down 30. There we go.
Well done.
Not bad at all. Ha! Let's go. What do we get if not a princess? Rune key.
Okay, that's good.
So, from what people have told me, this gets me into the, what's it called? The iron bar things.
So that would be... Where did we see that? Was that the Cave of Strength? Or was it the Cave of Courage?
Everywhere.
Okay. Oh, that weapon for Pyro is good.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and the Dark Wizard. I didn't even realize we'd seen a new character. It was behind all the dancing birds.
Do they do a lot more if there's more? Oh, yeah, they do. Okay. So they do 10 per bird, is what it seems like. Alright, we got the wizard out of here. Alright, let's move in with all this. Yeah, that is huge. Oh my gosh. Who knew Pyra would be our highest damage unit?
The power of AoE and really large enemy clusters.
So we can keep going. I guess we will. I don't know which way to go. What do you think?
We said we always go right.
Okay. Oh, well, that's just one of those. I'm assuming there's more stuff in here, because we can keep going, so...
Well, yeah, we've still got to find the wall that tells us, you know, Hero... Like, I know that there was a wall back there, but it didn't say anything.
That's true, I totally forgot about that. Oh no, Milo's paralyzed. I will be fine. I have faith in us. Yeah, now he's taken ones, too, because we gave him that new armor.
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely a good play.
Yeah, and I'll bet we have enough gold after this to buy that other armor for Pyra, too, so that'll be big.
Yeah. Milo's already paralyzed. I don't know if that refreshed the paralysis, or what.
Yeah.
Alright, I was about to say, Pyra's about to deal with both those guys by herself in the time that it's taken us to deal with this.
Pyra's rolling up her sleeves like, oh, the men, let me handle it.
Yup.
So now I saw one of the comments ask the question right in the episode where we recruited Milo and Pyra. Do we think these characters are related to characters from Shining Force? Now, this game takes place after all of that.
Do I do this, you think?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
If we're almost done, then what's the harm?
That's true. And we still have all our items. Oh.
Definitely worth it.
As I back into that.
But I'm trying to think, like, because Pyra to me has very strong Tau vibes, but obviously if this game is 200 years after Shining Force 1, then that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I have no idea. I know, people on Shining Force Central have guessed it where we are. I don't know how much they've guessed it when we are, but they've guessed it where.
Okay, where are we?
I think if I'm not crazy, it was like far northeast of Rune.
Far northeast of Rune. Okay.
Like, not on the map. Like, there was a spot on Rune that, like, it was cut off, and they're like, you could, if you wanted to, slot this little kingdom on the map, because we do have a map.
Right.
In the overworld. It was like, you could slot that in there. Oh, Battle Axe, sweet. So that's for Milo.
I assume so.
Okay, well, he's already holding it. Is that better?
I hope so.
So that's 98. That's 103. Yep.
Not
by a lot.
Every little bit counts.
Yep. Okay. So before we run out of MP here too, let's just get everybody up.
Yeah, good idea. I hope we get Aura. That'll be nice.
Oh, it would be. She's got 11. I think I'm okay. Trying to do this totally optimally. Alright, we still have enough for another heal. I'm good with that. So we continue. But yeah, specifically related to any of the SF1 characters, or, you know, 2 or Wisdom, I'm not so sure that any of them are related.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But unless... I mentioned it. Milo feels like a dwarf, right? Kind of like
totally. Or a hobbit.
Or Luke or something like that.
To me, he looks more like a hobbit.
Well, who are the hobbit characters? Is that like Lo?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know. If you want to check, we have a wiki that, like, I don't think is very good. But you can see if he's got a race listed.
Sure, why not?
We definitely need to make some updates on the wiki. If anybody listening to this wants to take that on themselves, I would massively appreciate it. Because there's just a lot that needs to be done. The stuff for Shining Wisdom, it was really hard to grab much, because there just wasn't much to pull from on the wiki. And some of it was, like, horribly mislabeled.
So he is a hobbit, you're absolutely right. He's listed as a hobbit. His background, blank. Personality, blank. Strategy, blank. Powers, blank. But we know he's a hobbit.
Okay. That's probably from some obscure Japanese book. So whoever put that in, thank you.
To your point, the wiki could use a bit of love.
It could. You have done well, hero. You have passed the trial of truth. Hey, if it be truth you seek, then step forward. Let's go. Heroes return to the entry of the Cave of Truth. Trial past truth. Alright, well, I think we just egress then and head home. I do want to see what peace looks like. Let's cast it. For a moment, all is silent with not a monster in sight. Okay, how many steps does that give us? Like, I'm just gonna look here.
Right, yeah, let's see. Hopefully we get a notification that the peace has gone away or something.
It seems like the monsters are on the prowl again.
Alright.
Okay, so that's good to know. I think that we're good then. I don't know if there's anything else that we gotta test. Okay, so let's go back to the castle, because we finished another section. Hero, yeah, he still says the same thing. It is said that a stone door seals the way to the Cave of Wisdom. Okay, that's the same. That's the same. At least these guys are a little more helpful than the Shining Wisdom characters. You're about to face the trial of wisdom, aren't you? Well, listen. The Cave of Wisdom will severely test your mental capacity. Only the wise can survive the many traps that litter this cave. Be wary, and remember, use your head. Okay. Hero, you have passed the trial of strength. You've also passed the trials of courage and truth. All that remains is the final trial. Yeah,
This is
don't have
the
a
one
lot
that
to
in the
say.
comments, someone in the comments said, "Good luck at the Cave of Wisdom."
That's true, I do remember that. Alright, let's heal up. And then we've got some stuff to sell and some stuff to buy. It'd be really nice if Gila showed back up and was like, hey, I feel all rested up, I got healed up at the shrine, I'm ready to come back and help you again. That'd be very nice.
Wishful thinking.
Wachunga, that's what he said.
Yes, thank you.
I knew it would come to me. Okay, so let's sell Pyra's Woven Hood.
Okay. I need to sell a bunch of Milo stuff because he's gotten upgraded.
Yeah, we don't need the fur robe anymore, I don't think.
Nope, nor do we need the Morning Star.
Yes. There we go. What an unusual item. Okay. Anything else you want to sell? No. Yes. Okay. So we need the deal section. And then we go to helmet and magic hood. Wow, we barely can afford it. Pyra. Okay, interesting. I'll let you know if something else comes in. I don't think he said that before.
Maybe it's because we've never bought all the deals before.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Okay, he has no deals on weapons. I'm looking to see if he has deals on anything else.
Yeah.
It's also interesting to me that this game just has deals. Whereas SF1 and 2, it's like only if you miss something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta cycle through. So 89 to 107. Not bad.
Nice. So how much defense does everybody have now?
Oops, I hit the wrong button. Let's see. That's a good question. So he's got 20. Hero's got 94, 28. 65,
that's
40.
Before armor.
I think this is with armor.
Well, because she has 100 defense. If he's only got 28, then he's in real trouble.
44, 55.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll check with...
Go to the equip page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so Hero is at 96. Alright, 127, 96.
Mm-hmm.
103, 98. So he's actually surpassed Hero in terms of armor. 69, 107. Not
Yeah,
bad.
so she has the most defense of everybody.
Weird.
Well, and the reason I ask is I think there are better helmets that we could buy for Hero at some point. I don't know that he needs it right now, but at some point we might want to look into that.
Okay. I also remembered just looking at that, we did have another thing to sell. Because we got that.
Yes, good point.
I'll sell something else? No. So we're good here. So does he have any other deals for us? Oh, the deals, there's the long spear. Okay.
And the Morning Star.
Yeah. But yeah, we can't afford that long spear.
Right.
I guess we're good to head back out, aren't we?
Yes, I think so.
All right. So we're headed to the Cave of Wisdom. Now, glancing at the map a while back, that was the same way as the Cave of Truth.
Yes.
Oh, I just realized, does Pyra just sweep through them now?
Yes,
gotta...
almost certainly.
Oh, we gotta do this again.
Mm-hmm. So now this is one where we're gonna go back towards the crab and towards the original exit of this place.
Okay.
In theory, we could have gone around and skipped this, but that would take a lot of time.
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just save time. Nice! Yeah, that was pretty easy. Plus, it's a decent chunk of EXP, so we go left here?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Straight?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just following... Oh, is that it? I guess? Okay. So is this the... It looks like the dwarf key, but is it the ring key? Yeah, okay.
I think the dwarf key was green doors.
Oh, okay. They look kind of similar.
They do.
The Cave of Wisdom. Alright. We'll show you one battle before we cut, I think. What are we dealing with? I don't know. Oh, it's these guys again. Alright, well, I wanted to show off, like, one new monster before we end it. There we go. I haven't looked at the map for this at all, so I have no clue. Ah! Did we figure anything out for him?
No, we tried muddle, it didn't work. It's probably worth trying it again, but no, there was no trick.
Alright, let's slow him. Okay, that helps.
Okay. Yeah, that'll make a big difference. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
There we go, okay. Alright, Oh, okay, yep, there's your new enemy. Alright, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully we can brave the Cave of Wisdom, and we will see you next time.